this is the question. In this, the triangle ABC is drawn, and the measure of AC is given 12, and the measure of BC is given 5. You have to find the ratio sin A, cos A, sin square A plus cos square A, and sec square A minus tan square A. So before we move towards the ratio, we have to find out the unknown side. So here we have to see which is the unknown side. We can see it's AB. AB is the unknown side here. So what we have to do, since it's a right angle triangle, so we will apply the Pythagoras theorem here. So the Pythagoras theorem is saying h square equals to p square plus b square. That is, the square of hypotenuse is equals to the square of perpendicular plus square of base. So here hypotenuse is the longest side. So this is AB here. Whenever we will be applying the Pythagoras theorem for finding the unknown side, so here any of the side can be taken as perpendicular and base. But whenever we will be finding the trigonometrical ratio, we have to be very particular about the perpendicular and base. So for this triangle, we can see the square of the longest side is equals to sum of the squares of the other two sides. That means here it will be AC square plus BC square. So AB square too we have to find. This is by Pythagoras theorem. So AB square. So AC square is 12 square plus BC square, it's 5 square. So AB square is equals to 144 plus 25. So AB square is equals to 169. So AB is equals to 13. So first we have got our unknown side. Now since sin A is here, so that means angle A is the theta. So now we will be marking the perpendicular and base. So AB 13 which we got, we will be writing here. Now this is the hypotenuse. This is perpendicular, since sin A, cos A, these things we have to find out. So this is perpendicular and this will be base, because angle A and 90 degree is lying on the side AC. So it's base. So if you are watching this video, so before watching this, I'll request you to watch the previous video, which is based on trigonometrical ratio interaction, that you have to see, because after seeing this, if you come to watch this video, then it will be easy for you to understand the facts. Now sin A we have to find out. So sin A is equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So perpendicular is here 5 and hypotenuse is 12. Now the next which we have to find, that is cos A. So it's base by hypotenuse formula. Now base is 12 here and hypotenuse is 13 here. This is perpendicular by hypotenuse, so hypotenuse is not 12, it's 13 here. So sin A we have 5 by 13 and cos A we have 12 by 13. Now the next which we have to find, that is sin square A plus cos square A. This we have to find out. So sin square A plus square A means we have to understand whatever the value of sin A, that has to be squared. That is 5 by 13 whole square plus cos A is 12 by 13, so it has to be square. So this we know, it's 25 plus 169 plus this is 144 by 169. So 25 plus 144, it's 169 by 169. So its value is 1. We must be knowing the value of sine square A plus cos square A is always 1. This is by the trigonometrical ratio identity. Next we have to find out sec square A minus tan square A. So before we find out sec square A minus tan square A, we must be knowing what is the value of sec A and tan A. So sec A is the reciprocal of 1 by cos A. This we know. So since cos A is equals to 12 by 13, so sec A we can directly write it 13 by 12. Next is tan A. It's perpendicular by base. So perpendicular as we have, it's 5 and base is 12. So we got sec A and tan A. Now if we have to find out sec square A minus tan square A, so it will be sec A is 13 by 12, so its square has to be done, minus tan A's value is 5 by 12, so its square has to be done. So 13 square means it's 169 by 12 square, it's 144, minus 5 square is 25 and 12 square is 144. So it's 144 by 144, so that is equals to 1. So this value of sec square A minus tan square A will also be always coming 1, because this is also one of the identity. So we have got all the 4 answers. So in this question also, this is the diagram, and we have to find the following trigonometrical ratios, that is tan x, cos y, cosec square y minus cot square y, and here 5 by sin x plus 3 by sin y minus 3 cot y. So before moving on to the trigonometrical ratio, we have to see any unknown side is here or not. So we see here, so this is AD, one of the unknown side, and BD is also the unknown side. So first of all, we can find the BD here. How to find out BD here? So BD will be equals to 21 minus 5, because total length of BC is given here 21 and DC is 5 here. So 21 minus 5, that is 16. So we have BD. Now the next is AD here. So how to find out the AD? So we will see that this is a right angle triangle, and in this right angle triangle the side DC we have and side AC also we have. So using the Pythagoras theorem, we can find out the unknown side AC. So in triangle ADC, so we have to see which is the longest side. So you can see here the longest side is AC here. So AC square will be equals to AD square plus DC square. So this implies AC we have, so it's 13 square, AD square we have to find out, and DC is given 5 here, so it's 5 square. So this implies if we have to find out AD square, so this will be equals to this 13 square minus 5 square. So this implies AD square will be equals to 169 minus 25. So this implies AD is equals to 144. So this implies AD is equals to 12. This is root under 144. Now we got AD also. Now here if we see, we have to find out some trigonometrical ratios in which the tan x is also you have to find, at the same time cos y also you have to find. That means angles are changing here. So here in the beginning only we will identify for angle x which is the perpendicular, which is the base, and which is the hypotenuse. So this is the angle x. So just opposite to the angle x, 5 is here. So we know the side opposite to the angle is known as perpendicular. So that is why here the perpendicular will be equals to 5. Base, the line or the side on which both the 90 degree and the angle lies. So base is here AD, and AD we got 12, and hypotenuse is the longest side, that is 13. So these values of perpendicular, base and hypotenuse we will substitute when this is the angle x. Now for angle y. So this is the angle y. So for angle y also, this AD will be perpendicular. So perpendicular for angle y, it will be AD, that is equals to 12. Base, this is the angle y. So base will be here BD. That means the angle y and the 90 degree both are lying here. So base will be equals to BD. So it's 16. In the beginning only we got BD is 16. And hypotenuse, this is the longest side, that is AB. So AB we have not yet calculated. So AB also we have to find out. So for finding AB, we have to consider the triangle ABD. So in triangle ABD, we have to see the longest side, it's AB. So AB square will be equals to AD square plus BD square, the square of the sum of the other two sides. So this is all are by Pythagoras theorem. So AD's value just now we got, it's 12 square, and BD's value is 16 here. So it's 16 square. So 12 square means 144, and 16 square means it's 256. So if we add it, we will get it as 400. So that is why AB will be equals to root under 400. So it is 20. So the side AB also we got 20. So for angle Y, the hypotenuse, that is AB here, that is 20 we got. Now after finding this perpendicular base and hypotenuse for both x and y, now we'll find out the trigonometrical ratio one by one. For example, this is tan x. So tan x means we know formula for perpendicular by base. So we will see for x what we have written as perpendicular and base. So it's 5 by 12. Next number is cos y. So formula is base by hypotenuse. Now for angle Y we have to see which is the base and hypotenuse. So base is 16 here and hypotenuse is 20 here. So 16 by 20, it has to be reduced in the lowest term. So after reducing it into the lowest term, we will be getting as 4 by 5. In trigonometrical ratio, it is compulsory to convert it into the lowest term. Now the third number, we have to find out cosec square y minus cot square y. So that means we have to find out the cosec y at first and cot y also. So cosec y, its formula is hypotenuse by perpendicular. So we have to see for angle y, which is the hypotenuse, it's 20 and perpendicular is 12. So we should write it as 20 by 12 and reduce it into the lowest term. So it's 4 5s are 20 and 4 3s are 12. So 5 by 3. Similarly, cot y is equals to base by perpendicular. So base for angle y, it's 16 and perpendicular is 12. So it's 16 by 12. So it's 4 4s are 16 and 4 3s are 12. So it's 4 by 3. Now cosec square y minus cot square y will be is equals to, it's 5 by 3 whole square minus 4 by 3 whole square. So it's 25 by 9 minus 16 by 9. So if you subtract here, 25 minus 16 is 9 by 9. This is also equals to 1. So cosec square y minus cot square y will always be equals to 1 because this is one of the identity. The last one is we have to find out 5 by sin x plus 3 by sin y minus 3 cos y. So we will see that whatever the terms we have found, there was no sin x, no sin y, and there is only cot y we have already got. This we have already found. So we have to find out sin x and sin y. Now sin x, it is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So for angle x, the perpendicular is 5 and the hypotenuse is 13. Then sin y, again perpendicular by hypotenuse, but for angle y, perpendicular is 12 and hypotenuse is 20. So it's 4 3s are 12 and 4 5s are 20. So it's 3 by 5. And cot y too we already got. We have already calculated here. This is cot y 4 by 3. Now we will substitute this value in the equation. So this is our expression 5 by sin x plus 3 by sin y minus 3 cot y. Now what we should do, 5 divided by sin x's value is 5 by 13. So whenever in the denominator there is a fraction, it will be easier to, instead of giving this by sign, we should give the divide sign. It will make your calculation easier and there will be less chance of making mistake. So that is why this way it is written. Now plus 3 by sin y. So 3 divided by sin y's value 3 by 5. And next is minus 3 cot y. So it's 3 into cot y's value was 4 by 3. So these values we got. Now we have to simplify this. So 5 into 13 by 5. We have to make its reciprocal. Plus 3 into 5 by 3 minus 3 into 4 by 3. Now this 5 and 5 will be cancelled, 3 and 3 will be cancelled, and 3 and 3 will be cancelled. So we will get 13 plus 5 minus 4. So it's 13 plus 5, 18 minus 4. So the final answer is 14.